Hello friends and welcome to Notebook. In your previous class, you've learned about fractions, their addition and subtraction, right? If I say that 5 out of 4 students have a problem in understanding fractions, do you agree with my statement? If you do, then you may need to revise the concepts of fractions from your previous class. Please check out our earlier videos for the same. Fraction literally means part of whole. In mathematics, fraction denotes a number or a numerical quantity which is not a whole number. For example, half a dozen bananas, quarter of a rupee, half moon, 2/5 of a cake, 4 out of 7 days in a week, and so on. Fractions are written as two numbers with a fine line between them. The number on top of the line is called numerator and the one below the line is called denominator. Often, the fine line appears as slash. The number on the left and right of the slash is the numerator and the denominator respectively. There are different kinds of fractions, that is proper, improper, and mixed fractions. Proper fractions have the numerator smaller than the denominator. Improper fractions have the numerator bigger than the denominator. And mixed fraction is basically an improper fraction written as a combination of a whole number and a proper fraction. Let us see how to multiply fractions. Multiplying a fraction means repeating or adding that particular fraction a specific number or fraction of times. The best way to remember multiplication of fractions is by NNDD, that is numerator to numerator and denominator to denominator. The formula for multiplication of fractions is given as product of numerators divided by product of denominators. Now, these are 4 kinds of quantities which will multiply with each other, right? The proper fractions, the improper fractions, the mixed fractions, and the whole numbers. When proper and improper fractions are multiplied, we simply follow the rules of NNDD. When we have a mixed fraction or a whole number, we simply change it into a fractional number and operate multiplication according to the rules. After we multiply, the result is also a fraction. We may reduce it into the simplest form if we wish to. Let us see a few examples to understand multiplication. 3 upon 5 into 11 upon 15 is equal to 3 into 11 divided by 5 into 15, that is 33 by 75, which can be further reduced to 3 into 11 by 3 into 25, which works out to 11 divided by 25. This is a multiplication of 2 proper fractions. Consider half into 7 by 3, where half and 7 by 3 are proper and improper fractions respectively. Thus the answer is 1 into 7 whole divided by 2 into 3, which is equal to 7 by 6. Let us multiply. 3 by 5 into 4 and half. 4 and half is a mixed fraction and we change it to an improper fraction, that is 9 by 2. Then as rules of NNDD, we multiply as 3 by 5 into 9 by 2, which is equal to 27 by 10. When reduced, it can be written as 2 and 7 upon 10. When we have a whole number and a fraction, say 5 into 2 by 3, then we simply write 5 as 5 by 1 and multiply. Thus, 5 by 1 into 2 by 3 is equal to 10 by 3 or 3 and 1/3. Now, that was quite some stuff to rouse your curiosity about fractions. I suggest you go through some more examples and practice before you start with our next tutorial on the same topic. See you soon.